Hey, give me a cold one.
Hey, Tang, take a cold one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Game Dev, part 2 of our cinematic trailer slash
Our double feature.
Double feature. There we go. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, help us in the algorithm, and share it with any of your friends. If you can't do that, like and subscribe at a minimum. We really appreciate all your support trying to grow this channel. We are getting into the fight that happened, or the cinematic that happens after the Sylvanas fight. So if you are not into spoilers and you want to see it, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and then click off this video. And we will move along, and you can catch us in our next video of first week in 9.1 and our thoughts. Anyway, you want to set the scene for us there?
All right, yeah, I want to set the scene, okay? So obviously you're the spoilers, but this fight, so the Sylvanas fight, she is defeated at 50%, okay? So at 50%, she's flying away and Zoval's porting in, and then that's what's happening, okay?
All
so
right.
Here we go. Let's do it up. Go.
She gives like an evil cackle as she flies.
She's definitely a wicked witch.
Yeah.
Efforts are futile. Oracles is within.
For a dragon, like he's gonna do something.
No! We will stop you! Jaina, we need a portal. The Jaina must not take the Eternal City!
There's the worthless angel. It's been sitting there this whole expansion.
That's interesting. So the Arbiter was his heart? Dude. Hold on, can we pause it for a second? Let's pause it for a second.
Alright, we'll pause it there.
Tell me that motherfucker don't look like a badass Megatron.
He definitely...
They ripped that off of Transformers. That dude's face looks straight up like Megatron. That dude looks elite. I'm just saying. I just like how, like, if you guys have been playing a storyline, when you find the, what's the one for Necrolords? What's his name? Oh, God,
he forges everything. He makes the
Forge Master,
legendaries.
I love how when they get their sigils, they have like a whole different look.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Tell me why in the other cinematic where they're doing like the little council, right? And you see the Bastion one who had hers removed, she still looks the same. So when they lose their sigil, they don't look there.
Speaking of the cinematic you were just talking about, in that cinematic, he actually says, dude, I can't believe we can't think of his name. It's the dude who makes your legendaries. He's head of Maldraxxus, okay? He's like a wizard with a staff. He actually says, you can't kill me, Zoval, because you'll lose the sigil. So that explains why none of the other ones were killed, because if they had been killed, the sigil would have died with them, and he wouldn't have been able to get their power.
But he also said they could forge new sigils in the quest line.
Yes, so obviously we know that's what we'll be doing next chapters. We'll be forging sigils to counteract his sigils probably and try to stop. All right, we're getting too deep.
All right, let's keep going. All right, ready?
Yep, go.
It's the premise.
All right, pause right here real quick. All right, so
they're all chained.
Yeah, well, they're all chained. So in the matter of like a minute, he's ported to the major city. He's now taken the orb from the lifeless angel who's done nothing the whole expansion. He's transformed to Megatron. I really like that. And then he just opens this crazy golden portal, which we've seen gold like that in the raid, but it's definitely a new graphic for them.
Yeah, I like it though.
Yeah, I do like it. It's definitely different. All right, you ready?
So he chains all these noobs.
Yeah, Jaina,
And now
Thrall, our noobs. Okay, yeah.
I mean, he chained them like a bunch of noobs. So, and then now Sylvanas wants to speak up. All right, I'm excited.
All right, here
ready?
we go. Let's do it.
The way is open, Zobor! We already have what we need!
Too long I endured the Maker's flawed design. I will forge a new reality.
Look at that look at Anduin.
This zombie.
Listen, right here. All right, pause it. So, right there, you hear this, like, if you listen, she's playing like an audio, like, of him saying, serve, 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 like, over and over. And she's literally like, Zoval, let's bounce. We got what we need. The portal's open. Why?
Obviously, this was not part of the plan.
Yeah,
there was a plan, and he did not stick to it, and she's upset.
Yo, like,
So, because I mean, now it's like everybody's been telling you you're getting played like a fool, and she was like, "No, I'm not. Saval, he's right." But I don't know why you trust Saval, because Arthas is a product of him who took her to where she doesn't want to be anyway.
and that's the thing that kills me is you hear the whole serve, 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 right? And then it's like, literally, since you were killed by his Mournblade via Arthas.
One second,
and
I'm getting summoned by. We are gaming day. Please continue. I'll be right back.
So, he literally, she has been serving him since Warcraft 3. Since Warcraft 3. So, it is quite a long time for her to suddenly make a decision that she doesn't want to serve anymore. So, that's a very long time to be like, oh yeah, suddenly I don't want to serve. Like, woman, you've been serving for like 15 years.
Straight up, you ain't friends. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, we ready?
We're ready. Let's do this.
All right, kick it. Shot an arrow at that man's face.
I will never serve.
Still chained by mortality. You did help restore something stolen from me. Alone to remain you.
Alright, Paul's right there. So, obviously, he could just crush her and take all her power away. Instead, he's like, pity. Like, I enjoyed you serving me. He doesn't say that, but that's what it seems. And then he's like, you did help me, so I'm gonna. And he says something I can't quite understand about her immortality. She hated it or wanted it or something. So then he pulls out what we always suspected were souls. It's obviously a container of souls, smashes it and throws it at her, and it looks like he's giving her soul back that was taken in Warcraft 3.
Yep.
So
that's what it looks like. Because obviously the souls that went into Frostmourne went somewhere, right? So basically they were captured, and those crystals are holding souls. So when he crushes it, it's basically releasing his soul, and he threw it in her chest.
So this brings me back. If you watched one of our first cinematic videos, I was saying how the soul they used on the Mournblade was Arthas's. So they did use a soul and forge the Mournblade with that soul. That's proof positive done now.
Yep.
So,
well, the first one wasn't that Narzul's soul.
We don't know. We would assume, but it was supposedly in the helm. So
Right.
they've done a lot of fixing it and changing little tidbits up to make the story grow. So
he looks so like I don't know where you exactly. She's on her knee.
Yeah, I'm at 229. Yep, Arthas is just standing there like a badass, and
then you have Saval like standing there with that portal. Dude, he looks so like grand,
amazing. Like,
right?
Yep.
Like, dude, this like they need to make a movie just like this.
Yep.
Oh my god. All
All
right,
right.
you ready to continue?
Let's do
All
it.
right, cool. So just leaving them to their mercy. But can you pause it for a second? I want to see. What is
Yeah.
your take on that? Where Anduin drops his like little pocket watch, it looks like. Like, what is your take? Like he's leaving, like he's lost or he's gone, or like there's hope. Maybe they can be able to pick up that trinket and remind him of himself. You know what I mean? Like what is your thought process?
I think that it's going to be a way to possibly track him and figure out where they're going. That's what I think.
Oh,
I think
that's good.
he's found some way within the trap, or it'll just allow them to like, because he's had that thing for expansions, right? Like that was his dad's, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like
that was variance.
that was variance. So I bet it's bound to him in some way, or maybe it could unlock a Varian storyline. Because I've heard that if they're going to bring Arthas back and save Anduin, that we might see Varian in the whole work of bringing him back and whatnot. So
I thought when I first saw it, I was like, "Ooh, they're going to use it to like remind him of himself to fight within." But I like the tracking thing. That's actually really smart. And dude, I would die for a variant quest line because I've grown to like really respect Anduin, but I mean he'll never be his
he's
father.
nothing like Varian, dude. Varian was
respectful in his own way, but Varian was a breed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, he was
Varian was amazing.
the king of kings. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
All right, I'm sorry. Let's continue.
All right, here we go.
Cannot let him reach me.
Can't let him wait.
All right, stop it there. So she said she's struggling. The soul coming back in her almost has her looking like Tyrande when Tyrande was passing out. So we're probably going to have Sylvanas passed out and not breathing, and Tyrande. Watch them put them right next to each other like some horror movie.
But she says you cannot let him wake thee what?
She said get to thee, right? Not wake thee.
Let me rewind it. I want to hear it.
Let's rewind it.
Oh yeah, reach thee. What is he reaching? I mean, he's got all the fucking sigils. What else does he reach?
Yeah, it's
by the time you wake up, it's gonna be too late anyway, girl.
Nah, I think probably in 2.1.5 or 2.2, she'll like tell us the plan and lead us to where we need to go. I think Varian's pocket watch is gonna come into play, and I bet that Tyrande will have to help us fight Zoval because she's the only one that's really been shown to just shrug off the death magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe we even see her again because remember at the end of Legion we saw her with all the other ones when we fought the God of Death. Well, Zaval's basically the God of Death 2.0, right?
It's true.
So.
Oh, you talking about like above Bum Zombie?
No. Do you remember in Legion at the end when we fought?
Yes. I know
like the Celestial Temple and all the gods were there, and the god that Tyrande serves, she was the one who was like, "No, you can't all die," and she reses us all at the end of the fight. Mm-hmm. So I think that from the last cinematic we covered, I'm thinking that's why she didn't let her kill Sylvanas. Sylvanas will be the key to like tell him his plan, and she'll know how to defeat him and stuff. That's what I'm betting.
I'm ready for another cinematic, so
right.
Anyway, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Second video check out, and we will be hitting you up with another video coming up very, very soon about our first week adventures inside of 9.1.
Inside of the Sanctum of Domination, baby.
And that super dungeon that we're gonna finish here in like.
Yes, and a mega dungeon, Tazavesh. I call it hell. The 5th boss is insane.
Dude, it's fun. It's so fun. If you haven't done it, you need to get a group and do it. Get a group because a lot of trash.
You're gonna need like 4 hours. So
yeah, minimum 3. So, but thank you for tuning in.
thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. You know, what do you think? What are your theories? Where do you think this is going? Please let us know. And with that, Gaming Dads out.